Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Justice League of America Forever Evil tie-in, issue 12. And before I start talking about this issue, of course, just want to give you guys a little update. Comic Frontline is officially launched, so be sure to subscribe there. Be annotated. And of course, I have Comic Uno episode 35, and that's also on Comic Frontline. And that is a show where I review all the comics spread this week in one show, and here are those exclusive comics for that show. We got the Bunker, issue 1 from Oni Comics. Marvel Knights X-Men, issue 4. Forever Evil Rogues Rebellion, issue 5. Smallville Alien, issue 3. Wolverine the X-Men, issue 41. And Nightwing, issue 28. So be sure to check out those comics on Comic Uno, episode 35. But let's talk about Justice League of America, issue 12 already. I can't believe we're up to that. I feel like just yesterday this series started. But cool cover. We get to see this chessboard and a lot of craziness happening. And yeah, that is something with this issue. There is a lot of stuff going on in one issue. You're going to see a lot of clutteredness. So I think this cover actually explains that. There's a lot of stuff going on in this issue, and a lot of clutteredness. So yeah, it's Forever Evil. A lot of stuff is happening. But still love the art for this series. You know, before, when the series started, I did not like the art. It was very dark. It's actually the same person who's doing art for Forever Evil, which I feel like it's a little bit too dark. I'm just not a big fan of the shading for that. But this is actually perfect art for Justice League of America. I don't know who's actually doing the art. Let me check. The art is from Tom Dernick and R.B. Cilia and Eddie Barrows. So it's actually 3 artists, which I couldn't tell. I think it does feel like one artist. But yeah, so I do really like the art for this series. Cool cover, even though it's a little cluttered, but let's see what's going on with the story. So in this issue, we get to see that Stargirl does have some memories. Of course, we've been going back and forth with the memories of both Stargirl and Martian Manhunter. And Stargirl is thinking about the one thing she wants to, one thing that was a struggle in her life that most people would want to forget, but she doesn't want to forget because it makes her stronger. And that's when her parents actually get really hurt because of what her first villain she encounters. And we don't know exactly what happened to her brother, but that was a little left towards the end. So we could see also Martian Manhunter, who's fighting Despero, which is the big villain of this issue. And Despero, he definitely is beating up on Martian Manhunter in this issue. And Martian Manhunter is beat to a pulp because he is very weak, which is understandable. He's a weak character right now because of Villains Month, and well, Villains Month because of Forever Evil. And now Stargirl finds Martian Manhunter. Is like, what do I do? Martian Manhunter tells her a story and say, go, I'm going to sacrifice myself for this city, for this world. And that's what Stargirl does. She's going to go try to find Firestorm to save the other heroes. And Martian Manhunter's happy. He dies, maybe not die, who knows, that's the cliffhanger, happy. And he's like, you know what, I don't care, I'm glad we're going to win. And this is a confusing issue to say if I like or not. Because personally, I love this story. I really love the story. But looking into it and reading it now, or even discussing it with you guys, it's a little cluttered. It is. There's points in this issue where you don't really know where the setting is, and I think that is a problem here, and I will show you that. And then, of course, there's a lot of cliffhangers, too, where I was talking about the brother. Is he alive? They're just talking about it. It's like, yes, your brother. It's like, what happened to the brother? Tell me. Is it a cliffhanger that he might die or something? Because in Pre-Niv 2, she didn't even have a brother. And she had, like, a little sister, but, like, towards the end of Justice Society. So, is this brother alive? Is this why she's blocking her memory? So, yeah, there are parts here where I feel like it is a little confusing at that point. And I am going to show you more of those settings where there's a lot going on because of it. But I think Forever Evil, there should be a lot of things going on. There should be a lot of settings, and it's still Martian Manhunter and Stargirl in each other's minds. So there should be a lot of clutterness happening. But overall, I really liked the story. I love the story, and I'm reading it. I love the connection that Martian Manhunter and Stargirl have with each other. And I think if Martian Manhunter does die in the end of this issue, it'd be okay. You know, just the way he does go out, it's like, whoa, he went out pretty boldly. And then the analogy of the Martian Martian story that I'm not going to spoil, but there's a Martian story that's an analogy for Stargirl. And something I've been loving about the JLA tie-in is it shows the strengths of both Stargirl and Martian Manhunter, because they are so unlikely characters to save. Well, Martian Manhunter less, because he is a likely character to save the world, but they're both unlikely characters to team up and really work well as a team. And Stargirl is just an unlikely character to save the world. So I love that about this issue, and it keeps building upon that. And I thought the dialogue was perfect here. And that's why I'm going to give it 4.5. It was actually my pick of the week. This is the issue I most enjoyed. Is there some problems with it? I think there are. Again, I explained it. I think the backgrounds are a little bit, like, there's a little bit too much going on. I wanted exact settings, so I think it's a lot of things going on at once, and there are a lot of unanswered questions. Is this really Martian Manhunter's death? But that's more of a cliffhanger than anything. And then I want to know, is the brother dead or not? Like, that was a question I hope they discuss in the next issue. But I think this is a very strong issue, and this is the issue that I most enjoyed this week, what I was reading. So I'm going to give it 4.5, and this is actually my pick of the week. I love what they're doing with Stargirl and Martian Manhunter with this series, and I love the ending. I really like this issue. So again, this is what I thought was the best, even though there were maybe some minor problems with this issue, so I couldn't get to that 5 stars. But the art's good, the story's great, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please tell me in the comments below what you thought, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic and their ad situations, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, and of course I say pick this up. This is my pick of the week, and I give it 4.5 stars. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.